Hey y'all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you from. It's your girl, the real deal funny acting grandma Lanita. Come get your coffee, baby. Yeah. Y'all, look at that good old hot coffee out here when it's cold outside. Y'all, come on in. Ain't no shame in the game. Y'all can come on in. Y'all can come on in out here in the yard and chill out with your girl and camp a minute on the porch drinking coffee. Now, y'all, this is what I want to get into, and these are my opinion and not necessarily facts. Okay. Now, I want to take y'all back in the Naziyah Harris case. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. I want to take y'all back in the Naziyah Harris case, and I want y'all to think about this. Y'all remember when them girls came? It was two ladies. It was two girls, and coffee good, y'all. It was two girls, and I don't know if they telling the truth or did they just wanted some, some media time. I didn't know that those girls wanted media time in the Naziyah Harris gossip, in the gossip. But I did take them serious when they was talking, them girls. Y'all remember them girls. It was two a light-skinned girl and her friend. They came to talk to Naziyah, they came to talk to Naziyah, auntie and her sister. Now, my thing with the Naziyah case is, y'all see my baby got their coats on? Yes, sir. Coffee good, but it's cold outside. But the coffee make it kind of warm. I'm gonna take y'all back a little bit. You remember them girls that came down there talking about they from Atlanta, but they were mainly from Michigan. And I don't know what they were trying to get some airtime about the Naziyah Harris case, but you came 14 hours. You say you came 14 hours from let me check on something right quick. What's up, Carolina? You said that you drove 14 hours from Atlanta to Michigan, okay? So you're gonna tell me that you drove 14 hours from Michigan to Atlanta to some strangers that you don't even know. Pull up in their driveway and start answering them questions. Good morning, precious. And you come on now. That's what the girl said. Remember the light skinned young pretty girl who was in the car said that she pulled up. Y'all remember when she said she pulled up at? Let me see this right here, y'all. That she pulled up at in the Naziyah Harris Day grandmama driveway, and she said they were pulling up to the wall. She said some of them, they were pulling up, they were coming out. Now they had a conversation out there in that car. Now this morning I listened to that conversation over and over and over and over. I listened to that conversation. Y'all, I know y'all ain't cold. Go on and enjoy outside. You cold, man? yeah. Y'all cold? Y'all can't be. Y'all supposed to be dogs. I guess y'all said shit. We ain't on outside dog, mama. We indoor dogs. Okay, let's stay out here for a little bit more, okay? Then we'll go in. Come on now, come on. Oh, he cold. Let me go. Let me take my children in. They cold, y'all. They cold. God, dog. Come on, y'all. Done gotta stay out here free. You ain't got it free. Woo, Lord. I can't even enjoy my coffee. Hey, baby. Hold on, y'all. I gotta come in the house. Oh, Lord. Every time I get comfortable, y'all, I gotta get another battery to go to my, hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. It got cold, y'all, so I coming out. Now look, y'all. When those girls gonna tell me the first thing I thought about when them girls pulled up, in the Naziyah auntie driveway. The first thing I thought about when them girls pulled up in the Naziyah auntie driveway was, y'all didn't get no treats right now. It's too early to be eating treats. So, I don't want y'all to see me because I just, looking like somebody's grandmama, even though I am somebody's grandmama. Okay, y'all, when they pulled up, they said we drove 14 hours from Atlanta to Michigan. Who told them to drive 14 hours from Atlanta to... Hold on, y'all. Let me get organized. Because they threw me off. Hold on, y'all. Let me get organized. Who told them to drive 14 hours from Michigan to, and they don't know Shannon and them. Now y'all know we drive 14 hours from Michigan to, from Atlanta to Michigan. Y'all gonna know that we had to contact Shannon now. We just ain't gonna pull up in no stranger's driveway. We can't even do that. That's not it. That's can't do that. Now, the girl, I don't know if she trying to get some of that airtime or what. Or why did she lie? But she the girl that took, she was the girl that took, I want to put that on finger bell, okay? I like that scenery better. She hold on, y'all. They would call themselves asking Shannon them some questions. They don't even know Shannon. Shannon them could have pulled something out and got rid of them just like that. How they gonna pull up in Shannon they driveway and question them like they the FBI? You don't do stuff like that. So those girls right there, when I first saw the girl, I thought she was some kin to Jarvis. That's who I thought she was some kin to Jarvis. Obviously, you know why. But Shannon said something in that conversation that really got me puzzled, and it got me stuck too when I had this conversation with y'all a while back. Do you believe Jarvis is unalive? Naziyah. She don't think Jarvis did that. She think that did they cut the conversation. She said, I didn't even know he had a baby mama across town. That's what she said. She said, oh, I didn't know that he had a baby mama across town. And so when she said that, y'all, that blowed my mind. When she said, that's when I thought about when he left the hotel. Now my thing is, Jarvis and what their name, Cordelia. Something about their story is not adding up with me, y'all. That is something in their story. It's not adding up with me. If you think about it, come on, baby. I'm not. Come on now, Lee. Can't tell me what the y'all. This is me throwing the hat. You ain't got time for that stuff like that. That's why they don't want y'all to stay here. But y'all better pay attention what's going on and what been saying on this app. So because guess what? It means something. Who your brand, who you brand up with, okay? All right, who they assign you to. So I figured that out about YouTube. You got to find out who they brand you up with and who arresting you on YouTube. Okay, 'cause it's not our people. It's not always our people. Okay? All right. So back to what I was saying. I ain't even got time for that this morning. I'm gonna let Jesus, God, handle it. But y'all, she mentioned something about going across. I didn't know he had a whole baby mama across town. Now, Cordell, I got a question mark, y'all. It came across my mind. I don't know why it came across my mind this morning. And I watched a video over and over and over. That first shot, when they, I don't try to remember names, y'all, like y'all do. Y'all try to remember people's names. I ain't about to say it. But anyway, the other shot what Frank used to have. At that shot, kept up a lot of confusion. That shop right there kept up a lot of confusion. And the shop on corner was kind of like a front. You get me? Something about, I don't know why Naziyah bring me back here. Something about Cordell, the conversation that Cordell and Jarvis had, and somebody else in between, working on that car, going across town together with Naziyah in the car. That was a conversation inside of that car that we probably won't never know. But the first thing Cordell, Jarvis said to Cordell when he called him on that phone was, my friend, I'm gonna say my boy, I can't remember all that because I got life. I think he said, my boy, do a favor for me. Go inside. How they gonna be your boy and your boy F the same girl that you F? And that's why y'all got into it at that apartment where Janelle used to allegedly let her niece stay in, Shannon. How they gonna be your boy? How they gonna be your close friend? And your boy, and you trust him. You trust him, and he will you don't allegedly been with Shannon yourself, Cordell. If y'all don't share all of that information and y'all don't did all of that, what else I would think that y'all would do together? Huh? Because Cordell, allegedly you was wanting what you wanted from Shannon. So if you want it from Shannon, and then if you greedy, you can anything cross your mind. Something happened when y'all went across town, and when y'all came back from across town. Something happened. Something was said. All of y'all, to me, is in the cahoot together. It seems like all of y'all allegedly in the cahoot together to me, if you ask me. Even though the auntie, everybody else too, because what tripping me out about the cahoot is allegedly the other auntie had that claimed that Naziyah called her sister. See, somebody came in there and changed the arrangement that the grandma had it necessarily for Naziyah, because she would call her grandmama mama. So she would call him the auntie, not Shannon, but the other girl, other sister, twin sister. She said it was like a sister. She always called me sister. But you had allegedly had Jarvis before Shannon. But Shannon said the only thing they had was a hit and run relationship. So she just chose a man she wanted to fertilize with. That's what she did, allegedly. How that happened, why that happened, I don't know, because Shannon was young. And you, it's a twin. You was young. Because you and Shannon twins. How in the world you 18 and 19 years old? Well, even if you say you 19-year-old met Jarvis, but how you meet Jarvis? How did you meet Jarvis? And what made you begin trusting him? If your sister got pregnant by him and she didn't want the baby, why was it easy for your twin sister? I'm not getting on them, y'all, but I'm just thinking back. How is it easy that the twin sister didn't want his baby and he didn't do nothing to her, but Naziyah Harris got pregnant and she's not here with us today? I'm just confused about that part. I'm really confused about that part. Why is it that when the twin sister got pregnant, they didn't get rid of her? They didn't get rid of her. But here Naziyah Harris is pregnant and she's not here. Allegedly, I think he got that mask on, y'all, in court because he don't want to talk. I believe he got that mask on his face because he want to let them know that I ain't said nothing. Then nothing come out my mouth. Some reason why he got that mask on. It's a reason why Jarvis got that mask on. Y'all need to go back and think about the one twin sister got rid of her baby. What's the problem with I started saying Kanika. What's the problem with Naziyah getting rid of her baby? I got a problem with that. Shannon, you didn't have no problem with her getting rid of his baby. She didn't have no problem getting rid of his baby. But here we go, we got Naziyah Harris pregnant and she couldn't get rid of her baby. Allegedly. Now, I don't know what was the front of the reason why I don't know what the front and what the reason why that girl came down there and got some air gossiping time with y'all pulling up in that driveway. And y'all try to act like y'all didn't know that girl. Y'all know who that girl was. She gonna mention that. I didn't know that. The girl said something about when y'all said the bowling alley that you said that you know where Naziyah was at. And then now she don't disappear. It's a lot of things went on between you and that girl. And one girl kept blocking the conversation. The other girl who was with the gossiping girl who claimed she came from Atlanta. And when y'all was sitting out there in the car, I don't know if y'all trying to get gossiping time or what. You said that now whoever stayed across town in the prosecutor, I know y'all don't want to y'all don't have a hard time trying to puzzle up this case. And I know y'all not wanting to try to find out. It's kind of hard to pinpoint the truth, and the death penalty is not there. Y'all don't have it in Michigan. So a plea is on the table for Jarvis. Now, Jarvis have to January next year. Y'all, we right knocking on next door. We knocking on next door, January. That date will be him soon. You got to ask yourself, is Jarvis going to take that plea deal? Jarvis said he's not guilty. If Jarvis not guilty, and I kind of believe that he got caught up in some mess, but he part of it. He part of it because he had Naziyah at the time. But whoever that person is across town, around the corner, it's a one thing throwing me out about this case is in this cahoot it's a whole lot of them in the picture. But why Naziyah couldn't get rid of her baby? It wasn't no problem when your sister got pregnant. I was just stuck like that. It wasn't no problem when your sister had him at first and she got rid of his baby because he had a lot of baby mamas. And here you go, you had babies by him and he still had plenty of baby mamas. And y'all the same age. I got a problem with this case, y'all. It ain't sitting right, Cordell. It ain't sitting right, Cordell. Cordell, you know what happened to Naziyah. You know, deep down in my heart, I want to came here this morning and Naziyah then brought me back through here. You know, see, y'all got to realize, now Cordell wasn't locked up for Naziyah Harris case. See, don't remember that. He wasn't locked up for Naziyah Harris case. No, he wasn't. He was in there for something else. But he also been with Shannon. So who is the girl across town that he got the baby by? Because he kept running across, he ran across town. As if I dropped a package out coming from when I was, it seemed like he dropped Naziyah off coming from Cordell's mother-in-law house. I ain't gonna say mother-in-law. I'm gonna say his son, grandmama house. It seemed like they stopped through somewhere. They allegedly dropped Naziyah off across town. Out there where they across town, and what they did was allegedly he thought about it, whatever they had to be communicating. And when he went to that hotel, Naziyah, when he was at that hotel, allegedly Naziyah wasn't with him that time. I think he got rid of Naziyah across town, allegedly, y'all. I mean, he dropped her off. And then when he left that hotel, he went across town. Remember? He went out at Alexandria Way, out there somewhere. He went back on the other side of town. He know he had to go back on the other side of town and have that business finished, unfinished business. So everything worked in the cahoot. Wasn't no use in calling the police on that same day she was missing. Because if you call the police on the same day she missing, then it wouldn't give them the time enough to do what they got to do. But why was it important to get rid of Naziyah? It still don't make no sense. So was this a accidental situation where she reaction from whatever they did to her, what really took her out of him? Is it an accidental death? That somebody, only person can fix this case, y'all, which he is going to get, allegedly, if he go in front of grand Jarvis, know if he go in front of grand jury, he have an opportunity of winning this. And he doing that, he doing for him, for the sake of Jarvis Butts, he doing the best thing to keep his mouth shut. Because see, if he opened up that mouth can get him in trouble. But taking that plea deal, that's what the prosecutor wanted him to do. But that's not what he want to do. Because they ain't got nothing on Jarvis, y'all, on that murder case. They ain't got nothing on him. They ain't got nothing on him. And he know what happened to Naziyah. Cordell know what happened to Naziyah. Allegedly. I just feel it in my soul this morning that when they were coming back from the reason why I said when they were coming back from the other side of town, Cordell them were wasting time over there. They even sat down, he told y'all, came in the house and sat down. They left. They got something to eat. They was procrastinating. Something happened when Jarvis and Naziyah rode with Jarvis in the front seat on the way back. Allegedly, Jarvis dropped that girl off, y'all. Later on that night, came back and got her. And then had to do something with her. Now the body, he didn't put that body out there in the area where we think she is. I think he got rid of the body across town. I believe Jarvis had enough time to bury her. Where he buried her, he could have buried her in the cemetery. Y'all would never know. We would never know. We would never, that's why Jarvis ain't worried about it, because he know they don't have that death. Jarvis was the last one with that girl though. He can get some kind of charge, because he was the last one everybody seen with him. Cordell, no. And if y'all think about it, if Cordell know, Jarvis know, then the auntie know. But the question never had been the question never been what kind of relationship that you and Naziyah had. But the close relationship she had allegedly was the other aunt said she called her sister. And that's supposed to be your so-called sister. You need to get your boots on the ground and tell the truth, what happened. Why you trying to you said that everybody you told the boyfriend, the man who you with, that everybody against me. You against me. And when she told the boyfriend, you against me, just like everybody else against me, I don't blame the boyfriend. I won't be on your side either. Even if you go with me or not, you can leave me if you want to. But if I feel that you was involved in something, I'm not about to be on your side. I'm not even married to you. I'm not about to be on your side. Because I know who you hang with. You hang with your sister. And I don't care about your sister. So the boy did the right thing, not to go on nobody's side. The boyfriend, I don't know if they still together now, and why is they still together? I don't know if they still together now. Why were they still together after this happened to Naziyah? Why? Wouldn't it be everybody concerned? I ain't talking about the other side of the family. Wouldn't it be everybody concerned who in that house could have been still looking for Naziyah? But after the district attorney said that she's no longer here with us, then that's when they stopped. We're Jarvis but take the plea, y'all. We're Jarvis but take the plea deal, or guess what? If he don't, prosecutor. All that paperwork y'all got ain't gonna mean y'all no good in that murder case. Because we gotta ask ourselves, is this a homicide? Is it a murder case? What is it? What is this? What is this? Is this a homicide? Is this a murder case? What is it that we are dealing with? I remember the conversation where one of the sisters supposed to be moving out of town anyway. But how come Naziyah not here before you went out move out of state? See, we can't accuse. You can't accuse a person of doing something unless you know. That I don't know. The way they murdering people, the way they keeping people alive, they'll make you think that somebody is unalive. And they can be alive, y'all. The way they doing stuff now doesn't make sense to us because we're not used to stuff like this. The crime that they're doing now, you be like, oh, that was stupid. Now I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all think another baby mama involved in her death, who didn't intentionally mean for her to die, but he dropped her off coming from Cordell Way over there, and so he went through something because he knew something happened to her after allegedly dropping her off. So he went to the hotel. He done lost his mind. So now he nervous. He nervous. Now he got to go across town and make it do what it got to do. Now somebody else. I see another man, y'all, and it's not Cordell, but I see another light skinned, kind of like a brown light skinned guy. I ain't no psychic, but I be telling y'all what I see. It's a light skin. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. It's some women and a man. I've been telling y'all this for the long. This guy kind of brown, like tan complexion. Who this guy is, I don't know. I don't know this guy who I'm seeing in this case right here. So I'm gonna leave y'all off like this. Do y'all believe Jarvis would take that plea deal? There ain't no death penalty. Is he gonna talk? Is he gonna tell? Or is he gonna wait till the last minute to talk? Because guess what? If his daughter, what are you thinking as the mom? Since you said you love that man a lot. And nothing could prove that he did that to Naziyah. Let me ask you something. So do you believe that he did that to Janiyah? Deep down in your heart, do you believe that he did this to your own daughter? Since you don't believe that he would do this to your niece, if he did it to your niece, he'll do it to your daughter. Because allegedly, he did it to you. If you count back on if you really want to go to age 16, he did it to you. Yes, he did. You was mold as well as everybody else. Why is Jarvis around that family so much? Why would you even want somebody like that in this family? Good morning, pretty. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Think about what I said this morning. What happened on the way back? Did Jarvis drop? Hey, let me tell you something. Come on. Jarvis and Cordell best friend. They best friend. See, when Cordell was on that phone, and he said, when Jarvis said, "Hey man, look in the back seat of that car." That truck, look in the back seat of that. I don't know if he said truck or car. I can't remember all that. I don't try to remember the cases because we cover a lot of cases. Hey man, look in the back seat. The back seat behind the passenger side. Cordell also said, "Oh man, like damn man, you don't effed up. You left the phone in the car." Think about it, y'all. Think about it. You know what? To me too. But Naziyah came through him this morning When I was outside this morning drinking my coffee, she came through here. And she told me that something happened to her on the way coming back. She was dropped off. Who house? He got so many women. He got so many women. He got so many women that auntie don't even know about it. If he didn't tell you about that woman across town, what make you think that a man gonna tell you everything? I don't even tell no everything. I keep a lot of stuff too in the relationship. You don't supposed to tell everything. See, that's the problem. You didn't know everything, and that's what the hurt part of this case gossiping section is. Jarvis know exactly what happened to Naziyah. And the thing is, he's supposed to keep that mask over his mouth. That mask helped him keep his mouth shut. Because I don't think that this was intended. I think that it happened. And then if you're supposed to be moving out of town, Missy, if you're supposed to be moving out of town, where were you planning on moving at? Where do you plan on moving to? Because I don't see what's wrong with my sister got rid of his baby, but Naziyah couldn't get, this is about getting rid of a baby? It don't even seem right. I think it's more to just being get rid of a baby. I really do. I just think that'll ask something to happen. In between or getting rid of the baby. But Jarvis, if you're a caring person, who do you care the most about? Do you know if you tell, you're going to have to tell it all? That's what Jarvis scared. Just Jarvis know a whole lot of people in this circle. He know a lot of people in this circle, y'all. And if Jarvis talk, it's going to open up a whole bag of gummy bears. Yes, it is. It's going to open up a whole bag of hot chips. It's going to tell on a whole lot of people, and it's going to mess with the prosecutor. It's going to mess their mind up. The Jarvis talk. But guess what? His defense attorney, man, you ain't got to tell them nothing. We'll get you on them other charges, but we don't get you for that murder case. That's why they put that plead up on the table, because they ain't even confused. They confused, the prosecutor confused themselves. Them children don't scratch their head. They don't took so many ibuprofens. They don't lost so many sleeps. They don't lost their sleep on this case. Until we ain't taking the plea down. We're not, because we don't even work no more, because when they gave us the case, they didn't give it to us right. They kept a lot of stuff out, the case. Case wasn't even done right. So I don't blame them. I just let keep the pleas sitting right there. Plea deal. Now that's what I want to ask y'all before I leave. Will Jarvis butt take that plea? And if he don't, what's next? What next, y'all? Would it put the what does this mean to the prosecutors? See, when a prosecutor puts something on the table, they want to pressure Jarvis butts to tell what really happened. Yeah, if he to put a plea on the table, they want Jarvis to talk. They want Jarvis to tell. They know Jarvis know what happened to Naziyah. So they put that plea, keep that plea, and pressure that man. Pressure him. Jarvis can sign that sworn agreement and go ahead on. He ain't got to testify. Sign that plea deal, boy. But go ahead on and do your 10 years. Go over there and do 5, 10, 6. Well, how many years you already served in it? How long you been locked up? Knock some of that time off, Jarvis. Did you want to stay in there for the rest of your life? They put a plea up there because they know that why are you protecting somebody who's free? And you be locked up for life. Think about it, y'all. When they pressured him to put that plead on that table, he left out that courtroom mad up for gold. And the way they say, I love you. They don't say I love you. Say I love. I love. That's how they say I love you. I love. Not I love you. You can tell anybody you love them, but in love with them, that's a different thing. Jarvis, the prosecutors know that Jarvis know. Jarvis, we need you to talk. Yeah, let's get justice for Naziyah, Jarvis, because I don't even think you're a killer. I think that you protect yourself for the business that you in. But I don't think you really are that mean person because you don't let everybody have all them babies. I don't care how many babies were. I don't know how many children you got. But I don't think that you'll let nothing happen to a baby because some of them girls, all of them girls don't got rid of babies before. Y'all like, share, and subscribe and tell me what y'all think. Will y'all think he gonna take the plea? The pressure is the plea deal. Because they know Jarvis protecting someone. So, well, Jarvis, January is knocking at the door. Knocking at the door, Jarvis. You got time to mirror or talk. You ain't got to testify. Just give them what they want. Give them what they want, Jarvis. What you scared of? Cause see, you can move to another state. You gotta say, where Jarvis' brother at? Where his family at? Where his family? I know his family talking. I know his family pressuring him. Jarvis got a problem just like anybody else. But he don't wait too late to try to fix his problem. He can fix his problem, but he don't mess up his life. Jarvis, go on and take the mask out and talk, man. Go on and talk. Come on, let's get justice for Naziyah. Come on, Jarvis, let's get justice for Naziyah. So that's why they put that plead on that table so you can talk. Naziyah, I ain't forgot about you, Naziyah. You brought me in here. I've been up all morning and listened to a video over and over and over and over and over and over and over till I went to sleep on it, and I woke up and I kept on listening to it because I kept dozing off. Why are you protecting these people, and who are these people that you are protecting? Because they did a favor for y'all. Allegedly. I don't know how all this spirit came through him, y'all. Love y'all. I'm out of here.